a problem, you talk. Merkel does.
You haven't seen Cresius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cresius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me.
You looking for a handout or something? Well, tell Geldis that Miri says she really appreciates it. Next time.
Find my pickaxe yet?
At some point, you're going to.
Glover Mallory's the name. Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink. Thanks for saving me the trip. No, wait. Maybe. I don't know how I know that name. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this. A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell. But I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Raven Rock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften. I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Rythe, a very talented armor smith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since. It's the only tool tough enough to crack Stalrim, is what it is. Not many of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art. The one Cresius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I, traded them some goods for it. Calling Stalrim an ore is like calling my forge a campfire. Some folks say it's enchanted ice, but I think there's more to it than that. I don't think I've come across more than a chunk or two in my lifetime, and smithing's my trade. If you're looking to learn more, you should head over to the Skull village. Someone there's bound to know more about it than I do. Take a look. tell Cresius he better give that
We're one of the
pickaxe
same
back to
kind,
me,
if
or
that is
else.
what you wish. Lead on.
Find my pickaxe yet? The finest weapons and armor. You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Modin Vel. Captain of the Veteran Guard at your service.
Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
You need the security of both Raven.
Either you're here to get showered in sparks, or you're looking for something to buy. Out with it.
That isn't my problem. I was clear when I loaned Garwick money that I wanted it back by first harvest.
Steel, dwarven, ebony.
Something to
My
lend a hand.
husband Vendel feared visitors with Sean Raven Rock. I'm glad to see he was mistaken. Sure, got nothing better to do. May your path be free from danger.
Don't let some consider my methods harsh, but playing the coddling nursemaid has never won a battle. Be careful. This General Curious sounds out of his mind.
If you're dealing with me, there's only one thing to remember. Pay your debts or end up hurt. Take that swill and pour it down a well. All right, then.
Murgle doesn't lend coin to outlanders.
Miserable.
Somewhere else.
Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place. Don't like it. I hate it. Every day it's the same thing. We open the shop, we hardly sell a thing, we close the shop and go to sleep. What kind of a life is that? Oh, believe me, I'd be on the first ship off this miserable island if I could. But I'm not sure I could do that to my father. I think it would break his heart. We've already lost my mother. I don't want to leave him alone.
Just give them to me and put it on my account. About your account,
We lived in a settlement, perhaps a league from the border of Black Marsh, the homeland of the Argonians. Even though the Argonian invasion ended a long time ago, there are still a few scale-skinned clans that live within our borders. To put it simply, they attacked our settlement and slaughtered almost everyone. It was horrible. At least my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Geldis I appreciate it. Keep yourself safe.
Welcome to
Solstheim
Raven
still
Rock,
knows
traveler.
this place.
Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods? The Dunmer have been growing food in the Ashlands for thousands of years. It was born out of the necessity to survive in the harsh climate of our homeland. And now, with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain, it's more important than ever. No, only the Telvanni have the ability to weave living growth from the ash. This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of patience. Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with. Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes? The question you should be asking is, what don't I see? If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it. Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item. It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point, a kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them. Well, well. Seems you're proving fairly useful for an outlander. Here's your coin. Keep bringing me more, and I'll keep paying you for them. I think I maybe had a dream about someone. It was very strange. Was I building something? A shrine down on the beach near the Earthstone? I'm not sure. Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim. Ah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock. And when they do, I'll be at the top of their list. Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here. His drinks are outstanding. Thanks. Just what you see here. The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
Miserable. Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes?
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods?
Your visit here would be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Reverend Guard. What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear. Your ignorance of our... It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the
How do you
Argonians.
feel? I think you might be sick.
Well,
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies? I should mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen? After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim. We wandered around a bit and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence with Lami, the town's alchemist. I was fascinated by her work, and over a period of a few years, she taught me quite a bit. It wasn't long before we became homesick. We were the only Dunmer in Morthal. When word reached us that a settlement of Dunmer was forming on Solstheim, we were thrilled. It's been difficult, but I'm not regretting it one bit. In fact, I'm glad we've been able to stay and help. Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself. I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark. That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort. As you can imagine, the eruption of the Red Mountain took an awful toll on Solstheim. Hunting for game has been scarce, and the waters are apparently too tainted for fishing. According to Councillor Morvain, my husband's been Raven Rock's most important food source for decades. Take a look.